And now we have one of my favorites there, Berkowitz.
Oh, Lord, what can we say that hasn't already been said about Livewire?
Not much, Berkowitz. Power, glory, speed, quickness, agility, and, of course, an aggressive attitude to boot.
Well put, I gotta say. And Livewire has got back up with him, as always, in the sure thing, John Shane, and this new bodyguard, whoever he is, that Shane has found. And we should mention that Livewire, in his tenure in JCW, is undefeated.
And of course, the ring announcer forgot to mention the prestigious name of Livewire's prestigious manager, my good friend, John the Sure Thing Shane.
So there you go. Well, the crowd letting Shane know what they think of him. Jay Lethal, Lord, Lethal was the former light heavyweight champion whose stars seem to be on the rise. He's had a little bit of a losing streak lately. I got to tell you, this Livewire is not the guy you really want to right yourself against.
I think Lethal has this reputation of being the nicest guy in JCW, which is totally wrong, because I am the nicest guy in JCW. I am the benevolent McDougal, and I personally don't know why the hell he got such a corny nickname.
Well, it just so happens, Lloyd, Jay Lethal is a nice guy. He's a very classy, respectful competitor. He's also incredibly quick and agile.
Well, Lethal's got his hands filled tonight.
Well, that he does. But it should also be said that Lethal might be the biggest test for Livewire so far. And Lethal looking for the handshake, as he always does. And Livewire not reciprocating.
Livewire doesn't have time for a handshake. Livewire's about business. Livewire's about the work in the ring. He's not about the little stuff outside.
Well, Lethal showing some quickness there. And once again, Lethal looking for the handshake. And, well, I got to tell you, Jay, I don't think you're going to get it. And now a lock up in the middle of the ring. And Lethal again. And I think Livewire isn't sure what to make of this.
Well, like I said, Lethal's got his hands filled, and I think he's making a mistake by trying to
disrespect from Livewire.
Well, you know, like I said, Livewire's all business. He's not about shaking hands, kissing cheeks. He's about getting in that ring and kicking some arse.
Oh, this time, oh, look at that. Jay Lethal, one step ahead of Livewire, arm drag there. And here comes another one. And yet another. And Livewire running for cover. I think he's getting more than he bargained for here with Jay Lethal. And what are we going to have here? Here goes Lethal. Oh, Jay Lethal through the ropes. The dive to the outside. Lethal pulling out all the stops early.
And listen to this crowd. They love JCW. And they love Livewire and John Shane, too. And McDougal.
All right. Where have you been? Oh, look at Jay Lethal. Well, Lord, we talk about that speed from Lethal and that agility, and he is certainly utilizing that here tonight. Here's a cover. Livewire gets that foot on the ropes after a 2 count. And so far in this matchup, I got to say, it has been all Lethal. Lethal goes for the lockup. Livewire makes his way to the ropes.
Well, I like to call Livewire the trapdoor spider because, you know, he just sits there and waits for his moment, just like that, to take your opponent. He brings you in, he lures you into the trap, and then he takes your head off.
Livewyre is extraordinarily aggressive. He is intense and focused in the ring, and a drop kick there. And Lord, he's kind of a chameleon, so to speak, because, you know, his game is really, he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he certainly has a power game. But then he gets in there, somebody, the quickness of Jay Lethal, and he can kind of match him there too. But these two collide there, and Lethal goes down. Livewyre gets up first. And, oh, that's an illegal tactic there by Livewyre, rubbing that. And Livewyre. Oh, there's John Shane. The sure thing, John Shane getting involved and choking out Jay Lethal there. The referee did not see it. What else do you expect from Shane?
Well, I'm sorry, I was doing something. What happened?
Yeah, well, and Jay Lethal gets the feet up, and here comes Lethal, but Lethal gets caught in a power slam. That could do it. 2-0. Lethal kicks out.
Like I said, Livewyre is one tough cookie. He's one big opponent, and Lethal is making all these mistakes. He's trying to be friends with him. He's trying to have courtesy with him. But you know what? That's just not going to pay off in the end.
Oh, and Livewyre,
Look at that power.
With the reversal. And
Look at that power. I think he's done. Lethal's done.
Lethal kicks out again. And here comes Shane up on the apron. Come on. Shane distracting the ref. Oh, he just threw that scarf to Livewyre. He's distracting the ref, and Livewyre is choking Jay Lethal. Every trick in the book when John Shane is out there. Snap there by Livewyre, now a reverse chin lock. And Lord, you want to talk about a kid whose star is on the rise. I've just been more and more amazed every time out by this Livewyre, and now with John Shane at his side.
Like I said, John Shane's grooming him to be a true champion, to be a real champion. I think Livewyre has the greatest manager next to me, but I think he's got the greatest advantage in the wrestling world now to have a man in his corner like John the Short Thing Shane.
And Lord, we should mention also that it was Livewyre who took out our former light heavyweight champion, I should say, Rob Echoes. It was Livewyre who broke that ankle of Echoes. Oh, Livewyre's got the feet on the ropes. Lethal, I think the referee saw it.
I believe he was just trying to get adjusted.
Right. And because of the injury sustained by Rob Echoes, we had a cruiserweight gauntlet match that Jay Lethal was a part of, but Johnny Owen coming out on top of that one. And now Livewyre sends Lethal into the corner, but Lethal up and over. And look at Lethal. Oh, Livewyre was ready for it that time. But a reversal by Lethal and a reversal by Livewyre. And now Lethal. Look at this. Oh, sit down powerbomb. 1, 2, and no. Livewyre kicks out.
Livewyre doesn't have the strength. He's too light of a guy to take down Lethal, to take down Livewyre that way. I mean, Lethal is just too small of a man to take out Livewyre.
I would disagree with that. Lethal, we have seen him beat larger opponents before. Oh, and Lethal gets knocked down here, but he lands on his feet. And a shot to the back of Livewyre here. Precarious position that Livewyre finds himself in. And Lethal with the drop kick right to the face. And I'll tell you, Livewyre's undefeated, but that streak is in jeopardy tonight.
I don't think so. I think Livewyre's just learned.
Here's a cover. Livewyre gets that hand up
move,
under the ropes.
grabbing the rope, saving himself. Very smart move.
Well, Livewyre really is the complete package. When you see the ring awareness to go along with that intensity, he's got the quickness, the strength, but Jay Lethal continues to fight back and look at using the ropes for leverage. But that suplex there.
Look, he had to cheat. He had to use the ropes for leverage.
Not cheating.
Yeah, that is. Very poor decision on the way. I think it's a very poor decision to be in that corner right now.
Well, Jay Lethal pulling out all the stops. He goes up to the top, and he nails that headbutt. That headbutt from all the way up top by Jay Lethal. And this could do it. The undefeated streak on the line. And no, Livewyre kicks out again.
Like I said, Lethal's just too tiny of a man to take down Livewyre. Livewyre's got to have at least 100 pounds on him. Weighs 250 pounds on him.
Livewire's
Weighs about 320 pounds on him.
Livewire's 220 pounds. Jay Lethal 175.
Like you said,
there's John Shane getting involved again. Shane knocks Jay Lethal off that perch on the top, and oh no!
Ah, the Razor's back. The Razor's edge.
It's gut check time!
Oh!
What impact! Forget about it!
1, 2, 3, it's over.
Gut check time for Jay Lethal, and Livewire's undefeated streak continues.
And rightly so. Livewire just destroyed Jay Lethal.
Well,
the nice guy.
The way it went down. What an effort by Jay Lethal. And I think this was the biggest test for Livewire so far.
Well, you know what, Berkowitz? Nice guys finished last.
Well, Jay Lethal finishing last on this occasion, folks. But he gave it an unbelievable effort. And I got to tell you, I thought that this kid Lethal was going to pull it out. But Livewire and the distraction and the interference from John Shane just proving to be too much.
You know,